friends, and welcome back to my channel. This is Nova Gnome Creations, and I'm Nova, and I'm so happy to see you today. I hope that you and your loved ones are doing well and taking care of the best that you can, and I hope that you guys had a fantastic week. It is Friday, and it feels like it has been a hot minute since I just sat down and chat with you guys. And that is because I have been doing a crochet along this week. So I hope that you guys enjoyed our Halloween witch gnome crochet along and the little cauldron tutorial that I put out yesterday. It has been a busy week working on that stuff. I had thankfully had last week to prepare a little more than I was, but still there's always a lot of stuff to be done with those, so it's always nice to finish them up also. And really happy with how it came out. So tomorrow is Gnome of the Month on that note, and you guys will be seeing my finished gnome tomorrow. You know, pretend you didn't already see it with the crochet along. And if you would like to send in your very own gnomies, you can send in any gnome makes that you have made. So like it could be crocheted gnomes, knit gnomes, diamond painted, clay, digital art. If you want to make a gnome out of like collage paper, like out of like, stop saying like thousands of times, out of magazine pages and like put them into the shape of a gnome, that's cool. Send it in. Anything that is gnome related that you have made this month, feel free to send that in. And you can send that into my email, which is in the description box of all of my videos, but it is novagnomecreations@gmail.com. And you are welcome to send those in at any time, any day, doesn't matter. I put them into the next Gnome of the Month video after I receive them, so if you send them in tonight, they'll be in, you know, tomorrow's video. If you send them in tomorrow after I've already got the video up, then they'll just be in next month's video. So no pressure. I just leave them in there bold-faced. I don't click on them or anything until I go to edit my videos. So it does not bother me at all when you send them. On that note, today is Community Spotlight. So if you are new here, welcome to my channel. I hope that you find this to be the comfiest, coziest little corner of YouTube that you've ever been in. I hope that you will pop a seat up. We have every type of seat imaginable, from a waterbed to a beanbag chair to a hammock. So just a good old couch, you know, whatever your preference is. And pick your poison of unlimited drinks from our drink bar. We have everything imaginable there too, and I do mean imaginable. It could be a concoction that only exists in your mind, and we have it here. So I hope that you will come in and check your worries with the doorman. He will stash them in the back for you, and you can choose whether to pick them up at the end of us hanging out here today. If there's something that you really should just let go of, maybe just leave him with them. But if there's something that, you know, you need to tend to, but you just need a break, take that baggage off your shoulders, plop it down, let the doorman take care of it for now, and just come in and take a deep breath. Kick your feet up, take a drink, get some coffee, get some hot chocolate, get some hot apple cider, whatever it is that you want to have to just chill for a little while. Get into that mental space where you can just exist for you and you alone and for nobody else, and not do anything that you have to do. Just do something that you want to do. So, on Fridays here on my channel, we have something called Community Spotlight. If you don't know what that is, real briefly, it is basically just a celebration of you. So if you're watching this video, you are the community. You are my community, and I like to spotlight you on Fridays. So what that means is throughout the week, you can send in makes the same way that I just explained for Gnome of the Month, except for in the subject line for Gnome of the Month, you put Gnome of the Month on your emails, and in the subject line of your email for Community Spotlight, you put Community Spotlight. And then for both of those, you just let me know somewhere in your email what name you would like to be credited with. Those are the only things I ask, other than to remember to attach your photos. I hate it when I get an email and then there's no pictures, and I like I said, I don't click on them until I go to edit the email, or not edit the email, edit the video, and I'm like, there are no pictures in here, so I'm like rapidly replying, hoping that they reply to me with pictures before I get done editing and post my video. So make sure you attach your pictures. And if you forget to attach your pictures, it's okay. Just if you remember, attach your pictures, send another email. But yeah, I want to make sure the pictures are there to go into the video. But community spotlight, you send in anything that you've made. Anything crafty, like I said, does not have to be crochet. Obviously they will predominantly be crochet makes, but you can send in anything. A lot of our crafty peeps here are crafty nomies, which is what we call our community here, is the nomies. Do more than one craft. So maybe you came here originally because of crochet, but maybe right now you're taking a break from crochet and you're painting and you want to share your paintings with us. That's totally cool. Like, go for it. Seriously, send in whatever you're working on, anything crafty. I'm not even like, it doesn't have to be fiber or anything either, because we have like a mutual appreciation of crafty stuff here. But the whole idea behind Community Spotlight is this is a day to show off what you have been working on. And not only is it a day to show off what you've been working on and share it with your friends, because this community here, we are like a big group of friends, you know, we want to like show each other what we've been up to. But it's also a place that you can come and you can excitedly share what you've been working on with people that are going to appreciate what you've been working on. People that are like you who get it, you know? There, and in our daily lives, there's frequently not people around us that get it to the level that we wish they did. You know, maybe you've been working on something new and difficult and you're so excited about it and you want to run out and show them. But when you do, they're just kind of like, that's more yarn. Yep. Like, they just don't get it, you know? And this is a place where you can come and everybody here gets it. This is a place where there's a mutual appreciation of what we do here. So I hope that you will feel comfy here and feel like you can share your makes here. And if you don't want to share it, that is also totally fine. And if you have a minute, I always ask that you leave a comment on this video, just some kind words, some positive feedback to the people that do send in things. It takes 5 seconds to leave a comment, and that might be the nicest thing that they hear all week. It might be the thing that, you know, pushes them forward to keep trying new things or to keep working at their craft. Maybe they're feeling discouraged. Those could be like the words that you could have such an impact with taking 5 seconds to comment. So obviously, don't comment if you don't have anything to say, especially if you don't have anything nice to say. But, you know, if you think something when you're seeing these makes and, you know, oh, that's a really cool color combination of yarn. I would have never thought to do that. Oh, I've never seen that stitch before. Oh, I've never seen something like that before, that make in general. Like, oh my gosh, you did something for the first time and you did a really good job. Like, if you have these thoughts, drop a comment. Leave them in the comments. But we have also been doing something a little bit different for our community spotlight videos, because we are doing a community project. So if you haven't heard about our community project, I will leave a link in the description box for the video where I announced the community project. I'm not going to go super into it because that would take forever if I just go into everything every time. But basically we are doing a community blanket and you can send in squares. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, definitely check out the community blanket project video that will be in the description box below. And that will tell you everything you need to know about getting involved with it. I have a pretty good assortment of packages here of happy mail. But first, we've got some sad mail. And that is this. So this showed up in my mailbox. I don't even know how they mailed this. I don't know how this got to me, but this is half of a letter. It has half of my address, not even half of my address. This is literally like, I don't understand. All I can assume is this barcode told them what they needed to know to be able to deliver this, but I don't know what this was. I'm assuming it was a granny square, and I don't know who it was from because it's the part that would have the address on it is not here. So this was a huge bummer, and I'm really sorry to whoever sent this. So hopefully you can recognize it and know that this was yours. It looks like they wrote in pink gel pen, but yeah, it did not make it. And this is the first casualty in our community project. So that's a really big bummer. But I do have a lot of, I have four different packages that made it intact. So I wanted to show you guys our community project submissions. And I think after getting these, I'm just putting it out there. I don't know yet. I might be able to start working up my first section. So my plan is to work up sections, and I'm gonna open these while I talk. My plan is to work up sections for this blanket because I said that you could send in any size that you wanted to for your granny squares, and so I won't be seaming them together, like they're not all the same size. I won't be seaming them together that way. I'm going to be working different sizes of granny squares together. So what I'm going to do is work in, like, you know, chunks of the blanket at a time. So I need to figure out the dimensions that I'm going to go for, and then break it down into basically like squares that will make it up. And then I'm thinking I will work up squares, the bigger squares, with the squares that I get, and then I'll put those all together in the end. So it'll also mean that I have updates to show you guys as we go, and it'll make it more manageable to keep up with, since it's going to be such a big blanket. And like I said, since it's not traditional, all the squares are the same size type of thing, then I think it'll make it more easy to do. All right, so the first one that I've got here is from Amy at Hooked on Wishing Crochet. And this is a beautiful card. This is literally giving me like hobbits, fantasy, enchanted forest. So it says, keep wishing, keep dreaming. And there's like a mossy well. It's got like vines growing on it. Beautiful big tree in the background. I love the greens. Gorgeous. It's a gorgeous card here. And then let's see. Everything is sticking to itself. Why is this sticking to everything? You know what I bet happened? Is I think, if I had to guess, this granny square, which is absolutely adorable. Let me read the note, show you the granny square, and then tell you what I think happened. Okay, so it says, keep believing in the card. And then there's a little note in here, and she used her little glass sticky notes. I love this. I think they're so cool. They're very fairy jar type thing. Nova Gnome! Exclamation point with a heart as the dot. I didn't have the heart to write on such a pretty card. It reminds me of the new art craze where people are buying cottagecore paintings. I literally thought cottagecore when I saw this, but I knew that a lot of people probably wouldn't know what cottagecore meant, so I was like, I will like refrain from using that phrase. Paintings at thrift shops and putting a false spin on them with the ghosts playing and witches having fun. Okay, I actually have been wanting to do that. I've been looking at the thrift stores, looking for the old paintings, and thinking about doing that. I've seen that trend. If you guys don't know what she's talking about, there's this trend to get like old paintings or prints of paintings and things like that at thrift stores, and to kind of like upcycle them into a new project, and add little details to them, usually ghosts, adding like little ghosts doing different things, maybe like putting ghost sheets over the people that are in the pictures and things like that. It's really cute. This is the granny square, and this granny square is so tiny and so pretty. Oh, I love it. She definitely did this in thread. Amy is like a freaking fiend with some thread, okay? She makes me want to play with crochet thread so much. So look how adorable this is. And I just got to give you guys like a size reference, but look how strong these colors are. So what I'm thinking might have happened is, if you can see, there's a piece of that paper that I was just holding stuck right here. So I don't know why, but everything was slightly stuck to this. I'm assuming that maybe there was some glue here, like fabric glue. And I will like gently work this off in a little bit. I want to make sure that I don't, you know, if it was fabric glue, it might have been a tail. So I want to make sure that I'm gentle with it. But I think it probably heated up in the mail and then kind of adhered to everything. But yeah, even the back of this is beautiful. That is stunning. But yes, I love the card and I absolutely love the square. It is so gorgeous. Oh, wow. Man, it is so perfect looking. I love that. Thank you so much, Amy. And I'm also super happy to have something from you in our community blanket. Yep, I think that it is like a little bit of fabric glue. It might have came from right here, actually. Oops. You guys couldn't really see what I was pointing at, but that's okay. But that's not a big deal. It was just a mystery that had to be solved. This is absolutely beautiful and I really love it. Also, I'm going to cover up her address, but the envelope matches, has like some fall, not fall, has some like cottagecore type of vibes going on. Okay. So there's our first one. It's so tiny and adorable and perfect. And for our second one, I've got a big white envelope. I want to make sure I don't show you guys anything pertinent, and both sides of this actually have stuff on them. Oh, this is Canadian Post. Let's see what's in here. So we've got another international package. Somebody suggested keeping track of all of the places that we get squares from, and like trying to see if we can get one from like all 50 states and like what countries we can get them from and stuff. And I think that that's such a fun idea. I'm thinking maybe I will try to print out like a map of the United States or something, and I don't know, like Canada could definitely be on there, and then like I don't know, maybe like a section for like listing other countries or something, and then, you know, we could like shade it in every time that we get a new one. I think that would be really fun. So there's a card in here. Let me open her up. Present time, present time. Open the present and see what's inside. Aww. Oh, that's so cute. There's a little three-dimensional bear on here. Trying to focus it. It's got that like 3D effect, and it's got like sparkles and a gem. Oh, that's so cute. I love it. Hello. Oh wait, let me make sure that this is okay to read to everybody. I almost just started reading it to everybody. Okay, I think that this is totally cool to read to everybody. So she put in little sticky note type things too that like match the card. This little bear card is so cute. Okay, it says, "Hello Nova, thanks for setting up this community blanket project for me to participate in and use up some yarn scraps I have from other projects. The patterns I used were for the pinwheel part, which reminds me of the candy, but you were calling for squares, so I added the granny squares part on the back. Obviously this will all make more sense once we actually get to the square part. If you need another row to make joining it to the blanket easier, I've also sent the remaining white yarn." Aw, that was so thoughtful. So hopefully you can include this square with quotes around it in the blanket. I'm so curious to see how it all comes together. Happy crafting. And I don't know if this is like information that she would want shared, so I'm just gonna say Kathleen. And she gave me like her full name and her email and stuff. She is from London, Ontario, Canada. Thank you so much, Kathleen. I'm excited to see what you're talking about. A candy pinwheel. All right, and then we've got a little tissue paper packaging. Ooh. All right, a little bit of white yarn. Oh, that is awesome. Oh, I love that. I love that you thought outside the box with it too. So it's got the square attached to the back. Let me make sure that, let me move this. Let me move a little bit of stuff real quick for you guys, for myself, and then I'll show you guys. Okay, I want to make sure this is focused. So she attached the granny square to the back of it so that it can still be worked into the blanket. Wow, that's even gorgeous from the back. But imagine how cool this is going to look in the blanket, you guys. Oh, that is so cool. I love that. And look at the texture. The texture on these stitches. I love it. I think this is going to be a really cool addition. Can you guys imagine this in the blanket? Oh man, that's going to be super, super cool. I love the variety that we're getting, you guys. It's going to be so cool. Like, guys, we're having everything from this to this that's going to be in this blanket. I'm excited. Wow. These are going to be so cool. Can you guys imagine how neat this blanket is? Just going to be the coolest blanket ever in the world. So excited. That's going to be all our community. So, real quick, I know that I'm putting the link to the community project video to like let you guys know about it. But I don't think in that video I like really went into I can't remember, but I don't think I really went into like why I wanted to do the community blanket. I hope I did, but I'm not sure if I did. But I just thought it would be so cool to have something stitched together of our community, like the fabric of our community coming together to literally be the fabric of our community, and have like a little piece of everybody in it, and have like such like variety to it of like everybody's individual personalities and styles, and you know, different textures and different, just like totally different things, you know, everybody from all over the world it ended up being, which has been so cool. Like, so far I've been blown away by the participation. And my plans for the blanket, because I have still had a few people asking about that when I talk about it, is to keep it. I know that it would be probably like maybe in the future, if we do more community projects, I think that that would be a really good thing to do. But I really wanted to keep it. I really wanted to have this piece of the community, to have this piece of all of you guys that I could wrap myself up in and feel like I'm getting like a hug from everyone. And just, I thought it would be a really, really nice addition to the Cozy Corner, to have this blanket that we all made together. Especially with Community Spotlight being such a big thing in my channel and in my community. I think having a community blanket that we all put together, kind of like a culmination of Community Spotlight and a culmination of our community, I feel like it's like just so fitting for the comfy corner, the cozy corner that we have made here. So I hope that you guys are all okay with that. I've mentioned it already before, but not everybody sees every video, so I wanted to mention that. All right, so I've got another one here, and there's a little drawing. Let me cover up the address. There's a little drawing of some pumpkins on the front. So cute. All right, I see some tissue paper in here. Oh, that's cute tissue paper. And I think there's a note in here too, if I can get it back open. Is this a note? Yes, it is. Okay, let me try to finagle the note out. All right, and then I think that was everything. Yes, okay. Oh, they did like a big pumpkin drawing. Okay, so this is from Bonnie, and I can show it to you. It's got like a little pumpkin drawing in the background. Very cute, very stationary, like handmade stationery-esque. It says, "Hello, Nova. This is the crochet square I have made for your blanket. What a great idea. I have been inspired by what has been made so far. I wanted to make mine a sunflower. I love them. So here you are, lots of sunny goodness. Enjoy. Your friend in crochet, Bonnie." I have been really inspired too by all of the granny squares that we've gotten so far. It really is like I feel like this is such an inspiring project. Look at this really, really cute tissue paper before I even open up the square. Is that not so cute? Adorable. I've never seen that before. All right, let's see. Yes. Oh my gosh. The variety that we are going to have in here, guys, just okay. I have to one more time point out the variety. Look at this. This is going to be amazing. And this is absolutely beautiful, Bonnie. Thank you so much for sending in your square. That makes me so happy. I love seeing the names from people that I see all the time in our community, all the people that comment on my videos and chat with me. I love seeing your guys' names popping up and knowing that you made it. Like, that is just the coolest feeling in the world to me right now. And this was a really good color selection to go around this flower. It really makes it pop. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Man, I feel like I need to like keep this tissue paper. And I try so hard. I have to like fight this hoarder side of me that's like, I could do something cool with this tissue paper. That's also the crafty side of me. I say this frequently. I feel like crafty people are more inclined towards hoarder tendencies because we see everything as a project. I'm looking at this like, I could do a project with some tissue paper. Maybe I could like do some glue and like paint it onto something. I've seen that you can like do that with tissue paper, like put it on a wooden box, go over it with like Elmer's glue. And I'm like, gotta keep in mind that everything's not a project. All right, and our last one. And let me make sure I get everything out of here before I read my note. All right, so I've got a note here. Yeah. Okay, so this is from Colleen, and you guys have probably seen her around. Her name is Colleen40160, and in Community Spotlight, that is how I credit her. So you literally will see Colleen and then the number. So I'm sure you guys have noticed that. She says, "Hey Nova, it's me, Colleen4160. I hope that you're getting your craft room together. What a job. I did mine just a month ago, and it took a couple of weeks just to empty the tubs of yarn. Yeah, moving the yarn, taking all the yarn out and putting all of the yarn away, you never realize how much yarn you have and how long it takes to organize it and put it all away until you go to do it. It does. It's like a whole task of itself. You know, you're thinking it's going to be part of your day, like it's going to be your day. But yes, I definitely agree. I've enclosed 4 squares for your peep blanket. Cute. I hope you like them. I'm working on blankets and maybe a new gnome. See you on YouTube, Colleen. Okay, I love the way that she writes. For one, I have to like focus the camera. I love the way that she writes, like her pretty cursive. And then also down here, how she did like the gnome with the heart and the underline. And then her signature, I just think it's so pretty. I love, like, that's like something else that's really cool about getting these squares from you guys is everybody usually puts like a handwritten note in here. And it's really cool seeing everybody's handwriting. Like everybody's handwritings and styles are so different. And if I don't compliment your handwriting, by the way, it does not mean you didn't have beautiful handwriting. It's just that some of them I'm like, they stand out more to me. I'm like, oh, that one's really interesting. Because like, okay, you guys aren't offended that I don't compliment all of your handwriting. I'm getting in my own head here. All right, let's see what these squares look like. Ooh. Oh, these are beautiful. I'm going to hold up two of them, but they are all the same. And let me focus this for you. I love it. It's giving kind of like Christmas vibes, but also has the pink in there. And these are nice, like big squishy squares. Got the like textured stitches. Gorgeous. Thank you so much, Colleen. I love it. And then here to kind of give the display of all of them. Ta-da! I love them. Thank you guys so much for all of your community spotlight, community projects makes. I am so geeked. Also, you guys, I got some tiny little, clothespins at the Dollar Tree. They have like really tiny clothespins and you get like 40 of them, I think, for $1.25. And my plan is to take some twine, which I already have twine, or maybe ribbon, but I'm thinking twine. I'm not sure yet. And do a picture board type of thing, like a picture wall or whatever. And I'm thinking I'll put it maybe going across the motivational quotes like little section I did over there. And I thought I would have the quotes in the background and then going over it, you know, like in this like kind of format. And then hanging off of them with the little tiny clothespins are going to be your guys' letters and notes. I have saved every single letter and note that I've gotten since I started my channel, and you guys have sent me notes and stuff. From birthday last year, Christmas time when I exchanged cards with you guys. I've kept all of those things. And then our community project, just random Happy Mail. They mean a lot to me, and I have kept all of them. And I thought I really want a way to like display all of them. And I was like thinking that would be super cute, and I might do like a strand of fairy lights to go with it too. I'll have to get some, but that's what I'm thinking. When I saw those little tiny clothespins at the dollar store, I was like, these are perfect for it. So the project is a go. And the craft room, she was saying, like, I hope the craft room's going well. The craft room is going really well, and I am planning on showing it to you guys next week. I was already working through my plans for next week, and I have a day slotted for it where I'm going to show you guys how the craft room looks and give you guys a yarn tour. Also, I have something new to share with you guys for storage-wise for amigurumi supplies. So I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to be showing you guys something for that next week. But I am going to go ahead and commence community spotlight now and spotlight you guys. I mean, I guess we were also just spotlighting you guys and your actual handiwork that you sent to me and I can like hold in my hand. Man, these are so cool. But I'm going to go ahead and dig into my email and get out all of the emails that you guys have sent in for Community Spotlight, and we will commence the Nomi montage. I will see you guys tomorrow for Gnome of the Month. Bye, guys!